Today is a day to rejoice. My new cage for my iPhone Pro Max. My brand new phone, my brand new cage. These are great. I am a photographer and videographer for a newspaper, and most of the time, even though I have Sony mirrorless gear, I do tend to use my iPhone for a lot of stuff because the quality is just fantastic. These cages from SmallRig, I had another one for my 14 Pro Max. Let me get this out of here if I can. And since I just switched to a new phone a couple weeks ago, I needed a new cage. Now, what did I get here? This is the 17 millimeter back, or well, it would be front plate, since, of course, the business end of the camera is always the front. What you can do is you can thread in lenses. I do have an anamorphic lens that I can thread in, but I need a 17 millimeter thread adapter, and that's what this is. And this evidently just slides on, I see. Oh, yeah. Okay. You probably can't do this one-handed, but in any case. Why have a cage? Well, because a lot of the time I use a Deity shotgun mic on the top, and I love having that shotgun mic because it really does direct the sound where it needs to be. Also, I have a side handle, so it helps me. I have one handle that I use it, so it helps me steady the cage when I'm shooting. We do a lot of post-game interviews with the sports photos that I do, sports videos that I do. So yeah, this is a big deal for me. And this, it looks like, is the bumper that you put around it, I suppose. Yes, it is. There's a lot of good buttons on here, so you can really efficiently use the cage. How does this open? I can't really do this one-handed, probably. Anyway, very excited, obviously, you can tell. Yeah, so I usually just use the cage when I'm shooting. Before, with the previous model, there was a hinge, and you could flip it out and put the cage in there, put the camera in there pretty quickly. Probably this does the same thing. I just have to figure out exactly how. In any case, these really transform how you can shoot. Because you hold the camera, you can hold the camera much more steadily, if that's a word. Because I have a handle on the side, and also to add the shotgun mic. That's really why I got this, was the shotgun mic, probably 99% of the time. This is just kind of a flyer just to try, and I haven't really used the anamorphic adapter lens much, but it does look really, really good. And it really does give you a nice blue tint to everything, and nice highlights. Anyway, so you can see there's a lot of holes that you can adapt to the cold shoe on the top, and there's like cold shoe pretty much everywhere, of course, on this. And, threaded quarter 20 holes on the bottom, and the buttons for the camera, and then the side holes for the handles. Very handy, very handy. And the hole kind of back here for the I have a Seconic USB-C cable that I use with this, or I will use with this, to make sure everything goes properly with the mic. Anyway, thanks for watching this unboxing. I am a mobile journalist. Hear me roar. This is the cage that I have been using for the 14 Pro Max. You can see the handle. This is the older 17 millimeter front plate. You can see the screws that hold it in. I really like this. This is my go-to setup for a lot, frankly, except I have put on the new USB-C ceramic plug to the Deity mic. This is the small Deity. It is really good. It is very directional, and the Dead Cat really gives you great protection in the wind. So now I'm going to try to transfer this handle and this whole setup unscrew this with the attached Allen key. I have 10 million of these around. And so see if I can use this handle on the new cage. I think I probably can. If I can't, I have many other handles that I'm sure will fit. All right, now, so I have the original back plate off and the new 17 millimeter plate in there. These slide off pretty easily. See if I can do this one-handed. Not really. Yeah, I can actually. Once you get the back plate off, initially it goes a little easier. It's just a friction fit. It slides on the top. You can see the keyway there, and then there are these two kind of, they don't really move that much. It's just the kind of like little knobs on the top that help the plate fit into place. I like this system a little better than the original one, where you had to actually have, I think they were 2 millimeter grub screws that held it on. This one, don't think I can get it back on one-handed. Yep, I can actually. And you just slide it in. I do like that connection much better. It may not be the tightest possible connection because it just is a friction fit to slide on the different back plate, but it does seem like it fits in very well. And to get you don't actually, this is no hinge on this, which I'm not sure how I feel about that, quite honestly. You push this, you press this in, you slide this over that way, and then it pushes this down. All right, you push this down. Yeah, there we go. And you put the camera in top first under this lip right here, and then push it kind of down that way, and then this clips to hold it in place. So it's a different kind of placement of the camera. I do kind of like that. It does only hold it on this one edge on the bottom, and it holds it quite securely on this whole edge on the top from kind of here to here. But the rest of it, it's just kind of put into place. You just kind of drop it in, as I already showed before. I do like that. It's definitely different. But good job, SmallRig. Another interesting cage that I'm sure I will be using all the time.